Welcome to the summer 2024 edition of Magpie News.
In this edition, Vision Norfolk News, updates from your local sight loss charity. Children, young people and families. Learn about our services for local people aged 0 to 25 and their families. Equipment and technology. Updates about equipment and technology, including upcoming events and opportunities. Regional updates and activities. Updates from Norwich and South Norfolk, West Norfolk and East Norfolk, including news from our community hubs and upcoming events and activities. Poets' Corner. We remember David Folds, an avid poet and member of our community. Contact details. Find out how to reach us with your questions. If you would like this newsletter in another format, please let us know by calling 01603 573 000 or emailing office@visionnorfolk.org.uk. Magpie News is currently available by mail in printed, braille or audio format on a memory stick or CD. A digital format is also available on our website and by email as a Word document or a PDF. After a long, cold winter, the sun is returning, and with it more of our outdoor social and leisure opportunities for local people living with sight loss. Tandem cycling is returning in Norwich and King's Lynn. Our boating group in Norwich is sailing once again on the Norfolk Broads, and walks are being planned across the county to give everyone the chance to enjoy the lovely Norfolk countryside. Our Children, Young People and Families Department is preparing for the busy summer holiday with exciting outdoor activities such as Pleasurewood Hills, adventure golf, bowling and sailing. Our community outreach team is getting out and about to local events and drop-in cafes, and our volunteers team will be meeting up with current and potential volunteers. Please note that our community hubs will be closed for the summer bank holiday on Monday the 26th of August.
King Charles III announced as patron of Vision Norfolk. Vision Norfolk was first granted royal patronage over 122 years ago, and our records show the Prince of Wales passed by the charity in 1880. In 1901, King Edward VII, previously the Prince of Wales, agreed to continue his patronage of the charity, which was then continued by King George V, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth II. We are one of a number of organisations across the UK which has received the patronage of the King on the first anniversary of the coronation of King Charles and Queen Camilla. The announcement is a great honour, which will help us attract support from across the county. We were, of course, very sad when the late Queen, who had been our patron for many years, died in 2022, said Vision Norfolk Chair of Trustees Karen Norton. We were delighted to hear, on the first anniversary of Their Majesty's coronation, that Vision Norfolk has been chosen as one of the organisations where the King will assume the patronage from his late mother. We are enormously grateful that he has chosen to show his support for the important work that we do in this way. A royal patronage is the highest endorsement of a charity can receive, and is enormously helpful when it comes to attracting support from people in Norfolk. A statement from Buckingham Palace said, "Royal patronage highlights the vital work of these organisations and allows their many achievements and valuable contributions to society to be more widely recognised and promoted." The late Queen visited Vision Norfolk in 2010 to visit the new Bradbury Activity Centre in Norwich. She was patron of 492 organisations, of which 376 will be retained by King Charles or taken on by Queen Camilla or other members of the royal family. And now, meet Sophie. Sophie Chapman-Smith has recently joined the Vision Norfolk team as a volunteer engagement coordinator. She will be working part-time focusing on volunteers supporting local vision-impaired people in hospitals and out in the community. Volunteers are an essential part of the Vision Norfolk community, providing support to staff and services users across the county. We are also working on further plans to grow the volunteering team in coming months.
Summer fundraisers. One fundraiser is taking on the challenge to swim the length of Lake Coniston in Cumbria end to end, which is a total of 5.25 miles, in support of Vision Norfolk and Guide Dogs UK. Claire McCarthy will be swimming with the aid of her dedicated guide swimmer on Saturday the 22nd of June. You can find out more about Claire's journey as a severely sight-impaired swimmer on the news section of our website and support her swim through her Just Giving page, Claire's Fundraiser for Vision Norfolk. The Mulbarton Allotment and Leisure Gardens Association organises the Summer Fundraiser's annual Mulbarton Open Gardens event to show off the skills of 15 local gardeners while raising money for good causes. This year, the proceeds are going towards Vision Norfolk. The event is on Sunday the 21st of July from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Entry is £5 for an adult and free for anyone under 14. For further information, contact the Parish Council on 01508 578 134. We want to say a huge thank you to all our supporters, including the Links Golf Club in West Runton, the First Corpusty and Saxthorpe Brownie Pack, the Norwich City College Hospitality Enterprise Course, Acle Blind Club and many others.
Services highlight. Telefriends, a friendly listening ear. Our Telefriends service offers a free, friendly, confidential listening ear to anyone experiencing sight loss across the Norfolk area. The service gives you the opportunity to set up a weekly call with a Vision Norfolk volunteer to check in and chat, with calls being made for as long as you require the service. The same volunteer will call each week, giving you the chance to get to know each other. You do not have to talk about sight loss. You can simply have a chat about your memories or what is going on in your life. All the volunteers have access to information about our services, so can also help recommend activities and services, answer questions, or pass your feedback on to the right members of staff. All our volunteers are trained and DBS checked. Many have experience with sight loss and work within other parts of the charity. This service is designed to give you a chance to talk about your concerns and reduce social isolation. Please note this is not a professional advice or counselling service. We have some keen, friendly volunteers waiting on the other side of the phone right now, so please get in contact with Mark on 01603 573 000, extension 341, or mark.smith@visionnorfolk.org.uk if you would like to give Telefriends a try.
Community outreach. A day in the life of a community outreach worker.
Meet Sue Warnes.
I have been a community outreach worker for Vision Norfolk since July 2023. I moved here after a 30-year career as a rehabilitation worker for people with vision impairment, and I love every minute of my new role.
What does your average day look like?
There is no such thing as an average day. Every day throws up new challenges with new people who all have varying needs and situations. I have to think on my feet and adapt to each of these individual people, listening to them and working together to put plans in place to support them to adjust and live as independently as possible. My day starts and usually ends with checking emails, recording visits and making any onward referrals needed to other agencies such as guide dogs, blind veterans, social care services and so on. I can have anywhere between 1 and 4 home visits a day, and I can see between 8 and 10 people each week.
What type of things do you talk about on your visits?
My first visit is usually a general chat to help me get to know the person and for them to start to feel comfortable with me. I talk about Vision Norfolk and the services and activities we offer. It's the person's chance to share their story, and we talk about anything from daily living worries, benefit applications, emotional aspects, and family and carer needs. I can support with demonstrating equipment, filling in forms, advising about other services, and making referrals to other agencies such as social care, occupational therapy, talking book providers, and so on. I can support people to access our activities, giving them the confidence to then attend on their own. I also attend promotional events to promote Vision Norfolk and to try to reach out to people who may need our support.
What do you like most about your job?
I like the variety of the role and the autonomy that I have. The job is neither dull nor predictable. The people I support are interesting, inspiring and resilient, and it's a pleasure to be able to enable them to continue to live fulfilling and independent lives following their vision impairment diagnosis.
Children, young people and families. The Children, Young People and Families Department have continued their efforts in organising a variety of events tailored specifically for vision-impaired children and their families. From dynamic workshops to inclusive recreational activities, the department's goal is to craft memorable experiences that nurture independence and confidence. These events serve not only as opportunities for children to explore their passions and cultivate new skills, but also as supportive environments for families to connect, exchange experiences, and access valuable resource. Among the outings organised by the Children, Young People and Families Department were visits to notable destinations such as the Time and Tide Museum, Colchester Zoo, and Hobbits, ensuring that children enjoy diverse and enriching experiences tailored to their individual needs and interests. Additionally, in April, we launched a new weekly tennis session in partnership with East Anglian Tennis and Squash Club. Furthermore, our recently launched parent support groups will continue to convene every second Monday of each month at our Great Yarmouth Hub. They will also gather every second and last Wednesday at the Bradbury Activity Centre in Norwich, offering additional chances for parents to connect and access support. As we transition into the summer months, we are planning to take the children, young people and families to exciting outdoor activities such as Pleasurewood Hills, adventure golf, bowling and sailing. Throughout the spring season, we continue to provide one-to-one emotional and practical support for families, offering an essential service to help them understand the impact of vision impairment. Our assistance includes advice on benefits, grants and funding available for children with vision loss, along with referrals to various relevant services and organisations. We welcome your input and encourage you to share suggestions for new activities and other ways we can offer support. Please reach out to cypf@visionnorfolk.org.uk with any questions or ideas for 2024.
Equipment and technology. If you have any questions about daily living equipment, we can provide support at our community hubs in Norwich, Kings Lynn and Great Yarmouth, or over the phone. Our community outreach workers are also available for home visits, where they can discuss which of our services may be of interest to you, including discussing equipment and how your living space can best work for you. To find out more, please get in touch with John on 01603 573 000 extension 323. Opportunities to talk about technology. Tea and Tech in Norwich, last Monday of the month, 1:30pm to 3:30pm. Rachel and Darryl Andrews invite you to come along to the Norwich Hub and chat about your tech products. This is not a training session, but a discussion session for like-minded people to talk about technology. If you're interested, please contact Richard on 01603 573 000 extension 322. Technology sessions with RNIB Kings Lynn. monthly on a Wednesday, the 17th of July, the 14th of August and the 18th of September, from 11 a.m. to 3:45 p.m. These are one-to-one problem-solving sessions with Mohammed Atif, Technology for Life Coordinator at the RNRB, to help you with any issues you're having with digital technology and devices. Free 45-minute sessions must be booked ahead of time. If you're interested, please contact Penny on 01553 660 808. Technology support sessions in Great Yarmouth are on the last Wednesday of each month from 1 to 2 p.m. One of our volunteers is offering his help and support to anyone who might be experiencing issues with their technology. Please be aware this will need to be booked in advance. If you're interested, please contact Catherine on 01493 745 973.
Equipment tip: air fryers. Norfolk has recently purchased 3 talking air fryers for demonstration at each of our community hubs and for use in our cooking and life skill classes. An air fryer is essentially a mini oven that can sit on a countertop. Their heating elements sit on top of the appliance and hot air is moved around a small cooking drawer by a powerful fan. They are generally considered quicker and more energy efficient than a traditional oven, as heating is more concentrated. Air fryers can be used to cook, heat, fry and bake food. Recipes exist for everything from roast potatoes and veg to baked goods. The Norwich Cooking Group has so far successfully made scones, muffins and flatbreads in our air fryer and plan to continue experiment with other recipes. There are a wide variety of air fryers available for purchase, with prices from around £40 to a couple of £100. Some are more accessible or adaptable depending on your needs. The talking air fryers have dials that are tactile and audible, so it is easier to find the desired setting. Others have tactile dials that do not speak but can be adapted with the use of bump-ons. There are air fryers with large touchscreen dials and bright lights that mark when the food is ready. These versions may be useful to some people with low vision, but difficult to use for others as a touchscreen cannot be adapted with bump-ons. One slight drawback we have found with air fryers is that it can be a bit tricky getting the food out of the drawer, as both the drawer and the food are hot. This can often be solved by checking the model before buying, as different models have different solutions to this problem, including cool handles, which allow the drawer to be easily lifted out and placed on a heat-proof surface. Alternatively, a silicone or foil container can be fashioned to allow food to be lifted out easily. Another potential downside of an air fryer is that they are much smaller than a traditional oven, so it can be difficult to make large amounts of food. If you want to have a chat about air fryers and how they can be adapted, you're welcome to come into one of the Vision Norfolk community hubs or join one of our cooking or life skills classes.
Norwich Hub Updates. Pottery. Claire from Wayside Pottery brought her potter's wheel into the Norwich Hub for 2 small group pottery classes in April and May. Participants had the chance to have a go with the wheel and enjoy one-to-one instruction. The resulting pottery was then fired and glazed so that participants could take home their unique creations. We have had such positive feedback from these classes that we've worked to set up more sessions in July and August. Please find further details in the activities list or by getting in contact. Willow weaving. Jonathan Carey from Norfolk Hedge Baskets ran a series of willow weaving workshops in our Norwich Hub throughout the spring. Participants started by making willow sunflowers before going on to make their own willow baskets. We're hoping to run more workshops later in the summer, so please get in contact to let us know what might interest you. Book lovers wanted in Dis. Our audio book club in Dis is looking for more participants to join the group. The group meets once a month at the Dis Library to chat about that month's chosen audiobook over tea or coffee. The monthly meetings are informal, friendly, and everyone has an opportunity to give their thoughts and opinions. The books are supplied for free on a USB memory stick. Discussions and book choice are led by the members of the group, and volunteer Hazel assists the group members in the session. The group meets at Dis Library on the fourth Friday of the month from 2 until 3:30 p.m.
Glaucoma Awareness Week. National Glaucoma Awareness Week runs from the 24th to the 30th of June. It was started by the charity Glaucoma UK as an annual awareness-raising opportunity to encourage people across the UK to talk about it. Glaucoma is the name given to a group of eye conditions where there is damage to your optic nerve. It is the second most common cause of sight loss in the UK, after age-related macular degeneration. It is caused by increased pressure in the eye, usually triggering slow loss of vision. This happens when fluid isn't able to drain away from the eye as it normally would. The build-up of pressure can also restrict blood flow to the optic nerve, which connects the eye to the brain and causes sight loss. We have teamed up with Glaucoma UK to start a glaucoma support group at the Norwich Hub, and we would love to have some more participants join in. The group is a self-help and discussion session, and we often have speakers in to talk about glaucoma, macular degeneration, and other interesting subjects. Mobile Planetarium. A group from the Norwich Hub will be heading to Dussingdale Community Centre on Monday the 5th of August to experience a mobile planetarium. This planetarium show will be projected on the inside of an inflatable dome with an exploration of the stars guided by an expert from Wonder Dome. If you are interested in joining, please get in contact. For the full details of these and other social, practical and creative activities across Norwich and South Norfolk, please check out the following list.
Norwich and South Norfolk activities. Unless otherwise stated, please contact Richard on 01603 573 000 extension 322 or richard.polley@visionnorfolk.org.uk, and Polly is spelt Polley. For Mark, ring 01603 573 000 extension 341. Regular activities. Arts and Crafts in Norwich every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Undertake a variety of arts and crafts with support from Helen and the volunteers. Contact Mark. Audio book clubs. Our friendly, informal audio book clubs offer a chance to get together and enjoy a chat about a chosen book. The book clubs are free to join, and we can supply a memory stick player if you don't have one. Contact Mark. Dis Audio Book Club is on the fourth Friday of the month from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Norwich Audio Book Club is on the second Monday of the month, 1:30 to 3 p.m. Bowling. Norwich, the second and fourth Friday of the month, 12:15 to 5 p.m. Come and enjoy some friendly competition with 10-pin bowling at Namco Funscape. Transportation is available from the Norwich Hub, and the regular bowling fee is to be paid to Namco Funscape. Braille classes in Norwich every Thursday by appointment. Join our Braille class taught by one of our volunteers. The classes are small and usually on a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 basis. Coffee mornings and socials. Come and enjoy a cup of coffee and a chat at one of our socials. The Attleborough Drop-In Cafe is fortnightly from 17th of June from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Contact Chris Linstead on 07743 921 430. Norwich Coffee Morning is on the last Monday of the month, 10 to 11:30 a.m. The Norwich Drop-In Cafe, fortnightly from the 26th of June, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. Please contact Joe on 01603 573 000, extension 454. And the Thetford Drop-In Cafe is on the fourth Wednesday of the month, 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Contact Chris Linstead at 07743 921 430.
Cooking with Sue, Norwich, monthly on a Thursday, the 20th of June, 18th of July, 29th of August and the 26th of September, 2 till 4 p.m. Each month we will be running a cookery lesson at our Norwich Hub, teaching practical skills that can be used at home. Creative Writing, Norwich, on the third Tuesday of the month, 2 till 3:45 p.m. Join a creative writing group that will give you the opportunity to express yourself through the written word. Contact Mark. Darts at Norwich on the first and third Friday of the month, 1 till 3 p.m. Join us for a few friendly games of darts. Volunteers are around to help you position yourself or read the numbers on the board if needed. Glaucoma Support Group in Norwich on the second Friday of the month, 2 till 3:30 p.m. We are working with Glaucoma UK to create a self-help and discussion session for local people living with glaucoma. We sometimes have speakers to talk about glaucoma and other subjects. Macular Society in Norwich, the second Friday of the month, 12 noon till 1:30 p.m. This group is organised and run by the Macular Society. Vision Norfolk staff usually give an update on new equipment and activities, and there are sometimes guest speakers. Photography Group, Norwich, on the first and third Friday of the month, 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. The first meeting in each month is an outdoor photo shoot, and the second is an indoor opportunity to review photographs. Some outings may have a cost for refreshment. Please contact Mark. Sailing, Norwich, fortnightly from the 20th of June, 12:30 till 5 p.m. Come and enjoy an afternoon of sailing on the Norfolk Broads. Trips cost £18 per person. Contact Mark.
Seated Yoga in Norwich every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. and 2:15 to 3:15 p.m. Come stretch and relax with yoga. Sessions are designed to be accessible to all abilities and levels of experiences. We have spaces available in both the seated and advanced yoga sessions. Short Mat Bowls in Norwich every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Come and enjoy some friendly competition with the traditional British game Short Mat Bowls. Tandem Cycling, Norwich, by appointment. Tandem cycling allows you to continue to enjoy a good and safe bike ride regardless of your vision loss. A sighted guide sits at the front to steer and describe. Sessions are subject to volunteer availability. Tea and Tech in Norwich on the last Monday of the month from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Rachel and Daryl Andrews invite you to come along to the Norwich Hub and chat about your tech products. This is not a training session, but a discussion session for like-minded people. Guide Walks, transportation from Norwich. We run a variety of guide walks during the summer months. Please get in contact for more information.
Special events. Pottery sessions in Norwich on the 4th of July and the 8th of August, 10 a.m. till 12 noon. Try your hand at pottery with the help of an expert at one of our small group pottery workshops. Contact Mark. Mulbarton Open Gardens visit. Transportation from Norwich on the 21st of July, 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. This annual event raises funds for charity by opening gardens around the village to the public. Join us on a minibus from the Norwich Hub to explore all the various open gardens, and refreshments will also be available. Proceeds from this event are being donated to Vision Norfolk. Contact Mark. Mobile Planetarium in Norwich on the 5th of August during the afternoon. Join a group on a minibus from the Norwich Hub to enjoy a mobile planetarium show at Dussingdale Community Centre. The show will take place inside a Wonder Dome inflatable mobile planetarium. Theatre Trip, Murder on the Orient Express, in Norwich on the 18th of September, 2:30 to 5 p.m. Join Vision Norfolk for an audio-described performance of Murder on the Orient Express at Norwich Theatre Royal. Tickets cost £38.50, including a free sighted guide ticket if required. Book by the 14th of June by calling Mark. Another theatre trip, Carlos Costa's Nutcracker in Havana. On Norwich, the 2nd of November, 2:30 till 5 p.m. Join Vision Norfolk for an audio-described performance of Carlos Acosta's brand new production Nutcracker in Havana at Norwich Theatre Royal. Tickets cost £58, including a free sighted guide ticket if required. Book by the 26th of July by calling Mark.
Lynn Hub Updates. New archery sessions in Fakenham. We have a new archery group in Fakenham designed to be accessible for local people living with sight loss. Following on from the success of our Downham Market archery sessions, we've recently started free archery sessions in Fakenham. Taking part in the first meeting was Jason Beasley, a former scaffolder from King's Lynn who lost his sight last September and is now severely sight impaired. I really enjoy coming here and doing the best I can. One important aspect is the social side of it. Having recently lost my sight, it's inspiring to talk to others who've learnt how to live a fulfilled life and to share their experiences. Andy is a really natural coach who makes it seem the most natural thing in the world that vision-impaired people should be doing archery. Sessions take place on the fourth Wednesday of the month from 2 until 4 p.m. at Hempton Memorial Hall. Tandem cycling returns. We've started our tandem cycling sessions for the summer 2024 season. We held our first taster in May to give interested cyclists a chance to meet our lovely tandem pilots and do small rides round North Lynn Industrial Estate to see how they liked the experience. We will be running more sessions throughout the season with rides out and about in the local countryside. If you're interested in taking part in any future tandem sessions, please get in contact for more information. Other new activities. We're trying to reach out to more vision-impaired people across the West Norfolk area, including those who may struggle to attend our current activities. Our West Norfolk team has set up new activities in the hopes of meeting you where you are. This includes a coffee morning to meet and chat with other local people with sight loss in Hunstanton. There are also drop-in cafes in Swaffham and King's Lynn where you can meet Chris, the community outreach worker for West Norfolk, and chat to her about living with sight loss and how we can support you. There's also a new bowls club in Fakenham. Please let us know what support you would like in your area by visiting one of our drop-in sessions or getting in contact. For the full details of these and our other social, practical and creative activities across the West Norfolk area, please check out the following list.
West Norfolk activities. Unless otherwise stated, contact Abby on 01553 660 808 or email kingslynnhub@visionnorfolk.org.uk. Regular activities. Archery. Join one of our archery sessions designed to be accessible for all abilities and skill levels. In Downham Market Archery on the first Monday of the month, 4 till 6 p.m. In Fakenham Archery, the fourth Wednesday of the month, 2 till 4 p.m. Art workshops in King's Lynn on the first Friday of the month, 1 till 3 p.m. We are holding small art workshops with painting, printmaking, collage and more. Audio book clubs. Our friendly, informal audio book clubs offer a chance to get together and enjoy a chat about a chosen book. The book clubs are free and we can supply a memory stick player. Contact Mark on 01603 573 000 extension 341. The Derham audio book is on the third Wednesday of the month, 10:30 a.m. till 12 noon. The Fakenham audio book club is on the third Monday of the month, 10:30 a.m. till 12 noon. And the Gaywood audio book club is on the first Thursday of the month, 2 till 3:30 p.m. A choir in King's Lynn, fortnightly from the 12th of June, 1 till 3 p.m. Join the Vision Norfolk choir to improve your mental well-being, meet new people, and most importantly, have fun. Coffee mornings and socials. Come and enjoy a cup of coffee, a slice of cake, and a chat about everything and anything at one of our socials. In Downham Market, the social is on the fourth Wednesday of the month, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Fakenham have the coffee morning on the fourth Tuesday of the month, 10 a.m. till 12 noon. Hunstanton has a drop-in cafe on the second Tuesday of the month, 10 a.m. till 12 noon. King's Lynn have a coffee morning on the first and third Tuesday of the month, 10 a.m. till 12 noon. And King's Lynn also have a drop-in cafe on the third Wednesday of the month, at 10 a.m. till 12 noon. In Swaffham, there's a drop-in cafe on the third Thursday of the month, 10 a.m. till 12 noon.
Darts and shuffleboard in King's Lynn on the fourth Thursday of the month, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Come and enjoy your choice of darts or shuffleboard with assistance and competition available as needed. Knitting in King's Lynn on the second Tuesday of the month, 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. Whether you're a complete beginner who would like to take up knitting or a seasoned knitter, our sessions are a fun and sociable way of getting together with fellow yarn fans. Photography Club in King's Lynn is on the third Monday of the month from 2 till 4 p.m. The group alternates sessions between outings to photo shoots and sessions in the hub reviewing photographs. Pub Club. This varies on the second Monday of the month from 12 noon to 2 p.m. A relaxed and friendly group that meet for a chat over lunch at local pubs. Short mat bowls are in Fakenham on the first Friday of the month from 2 till 4 p.m. Come and enjoy some friendly competition with the traditional British game short mat bowls. Sit Fit in Downham Market is on the third Friday of the month from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. This is a seated exercise class suitable for all adults regardless of age, gender or ability. Tandem cycling in King's Lynn, for which the dates are to be confirmed. Tandem cycling allows you to continue to enjoy a good and safe bike ride regardless of your vision loss. A sighted guide sits at the front to steer and describe. Get in contact for more details. There are technology sessions in King's Lynn monthly on a Wednesday, the 17th of July, the 14th of August and the 18th of September, from 11 a.m. to 3:45 p.m. These are one-to-one problem-solving sessions with Mohammed Atif, Technology for Life Coordinator at the RNIB, to help you with any issues you're having with digital technology and devices. The free 45-minute sessions must be booked ahead of time. Walking Club in King's Lynn on the fourth Monday of the month, and times vary. We've started a new regular walking group with transportation available from the King's Lynn hub.
Great Yarmouth Hub Updates. Tennis. On the 23rd of April, Vision Norfolk partnered with the LTA accredited coach Mike Reynolds and Galston Tennis Club to hold a tennis taster session specifically designed for local people living with sight loss. Vision impaired tennis has been around for a number of years, and we are hoping to show that even those with serious sight loss can take part in the sport, said Mr. Reynolds. We use special tennis balls, some of which have beads or bells in them, so that they make a noise as they move. For those with a little more sight, we use larger than normal balls, which are designed to travel more slowly through the air. Depending on the level of their vision impairment, players are allowed to let the ball bounce twice or even 3 times before hitting it to enable them to gauge where it is on the court. Further sessions are now available on the second Tuesday of each month at Gorleston Tennis Club. Please be aware that we are not running transport from the hub, but there are local bus stops close by where staff can meet you if needed. Fishy Friday. Did you know the East Anglian fishing industry can trace its roots all the way back to before the Normans arrived in 1066? Be part of that proud history. No hard labour required by joining Vision Norfolk for an afternoon fish and chips. Meet some new people, have a chat, and enjoy a bit of the bounty of the sea at Fishy Friday at the Great Yarmouth Hub. The group meets on the first Friday of each month from 1 till 2 p.m. It will cost £6.50 per person to cover the fish and chips. Coffee and snooker in Martham. The monthly Martham Coffee Morning has secured access to the full-sized snooker tables upstairs at Martham Village Hall, so you can enjoy a good old game of snooker while chatting with other local people living with sight loss. More book lovers wanted. The Great Yarmouth and Cromer audiobook clubs are looking for more members to join their monthly meetings. With the onset of sight loss, many people find it difficult to enjoy the pleasures of reading, said volunteer Alison Bates, who runs the Great Yarmouth Group. This is where audiobooks come into play, and they are a vital means of enjoying a favourite book. Reading is always one of the things that people miss when they start losing their sight, along with social interaction. The Audiobook Club provides both of these things. Companionship as well as lively conversation about the book we have all been listening to. We read a huge variety of books. They are certainly not all highbrow or literary classics. The titles are generally the kind of books that most enthusiastic readers might find on their shelves. Our meetings are informal and friendly. We try to make them fun. Check out the following activities list for information on all our new and returning opportunities that you can get involved with across East Norfolk.
East Norfolk activities. Unless otherwise stated, please contact Catherine on 01493 745 973 or email greatyarmouthhub@visionnorfolk.org.uk. Regular activities. Audiobook clubs. Our friendly, informal audiobook clubs offer a chance to get together and enjoy a chat about a chosen book. The book clubs are free to join, and we can supply a memory stick player if you don't have one. Contact Mark on 01603 573 000 extension 341. Great Yarmouth Audiobook Club meets on the last Friday of the month from 1:30 to 3 p.m. And Cromer Audiobook Club meets on the third Monday of the month, 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Bowling at Great Yarmouth on the 25th of June, then the last Tuesday in alternate months, from 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Great Yarmouth Hub runs group bowling trips to Wellington Pier, but places are limited. Clip and Climb in Great Yarmouth, the 30th of July and the 24th of September from 3 to 4 p.m. Ever fancied rock climbing? Clip and Climb is made up of a number of unique climbing elements at the indoor climbing gym at the Great Yarmouth Marina Centre. Coffee mornings and socials. Come and enjoy a cup of coffee, a slice of cake and a chat about everything and anything at one of our socials. Great Yarmouth Coffee Morning meets every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Chroma Coffee Morning is on the last Wednesday of the month, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Contact Carl on 07864 615 929. And Martham Coffee Morning and Snooker is on the third Monday of the month, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Contact Matthew on 01603 573 000, extension 455. And for Fishy Friday in Great Yarmouth, this is on the first Friday of the month from 1 to 2 p.m. Meet other local people living with sight loss and have a chat over fish and chips. It costs £6.50 per person to cover the food.
Games Morning in Great Yarmouth every Thursday 10 a.m. till 12 noon. Join our fun and welcoming games to try out cards, bingo, dominoes and floor and table games. Knit and Natter in Great Yarmouth on the second Thursday of the month, 1 till 2 p.m. Join Norfolk knitters at our Knit and Natter group, where we learn together how to knit along with having a good natter and chance to meet new people. Life Skills in Great Yarmouth on the second Monday of the month, 2 till 4 p.m. Each month we will be running a cookery lesson at the Great Yarmouth Hub. Sessions will introduce adaptive technology and teach practical skills designed to be transferable to your home kitchen. Seafront Walks in Great Yarmouth on the last Thursday of the month, 1 till 3 p.m. Join us for a breath of fresh air and a leisurely stroll along the one of our many local seafronts, including a stop for refreshments along the way. Technology support sessions in Great Yarmouth on the last Wednesday of each month, 1 till 2 p.m. These sessions are run on an appointment basis by one of our volunteers who is offering his help and support to anyone who might be experiencing issues with their technology. Please be aware this will need to be booked in advance. Tennis in Galston on the second Tuesday of the month, 10:30 a.m. till 12 noon. Give tennis a try at special sessions led by LTA accredited coach Mike Reynolds. Weaving Group in Great Yarmouth every Friday, 10 a.m. till 12 noon. Use different types of soaked cane to make baskets of all shapes and sizes. Special events: a railway and water cruise from Great Yarmouth on the 12th of July. Join a minibus from Great Yarmouth for a trip from Wroxham to Aylsham on the Bure Valley Railway, followed by a water cruise on the Broads in Horning.
Poets' Corner. In December, we lost one of the members of our community. David Folds was a member of the Short Mat Bowls group, the writing group. He was a resident at Hammond Court and a friend to many. He will be missed. So here's a collection of 4 poems by David Folds. Calming. All week a storm raged loud along our coast. A howling, blustering gale with squalls that, thrashing the hazel's leafy branches into a shrieking, sputtering frenzy, drew in a dense, close curtain of surrounding noise and blotted out all distant sounds. Then, in the early hours, this wild wind dropped. I heard leaves rustling on the oak 2 gardens down, the barking of a village dog, the hoot of a hungry owl, reply of distant mate, and further off in the ever-settling air, the muffled crash of storm tide thundering onto Shingle Beach. Nocturne. Summer night, distant thunder. Surf drums and washes over Shingle shore. Bats. Star time rising, they flitter around the rooftops, dodge, duck, dive and twist. Dawn. A brightening eastwards. Beyond the dark hill, the allotment cock crows.
Contact us. For further information on how we can support you and how you can get involved, The website is visionnorfolk.org.uk. The telephone 01603 573 000, and the email is office@visionnorfolk.org.uk. Our hubs can be found at Norwich, the Bradbury Activity Centre, Beckham Place, Edward Street, Norwich, NR3 3DZ. The telephone is 01603 573 000, and the email is office@visionnorfolk.org.uk. For King's Lynn, it's Unit 3, Dundee Court, Hamburg Way, King's Lynn, PE30 2ND. The telephone is 01553 660 808, and the email is kingslynnhub@visionnorfolk.org.uk. And in Great Yarmouth, the address is 12 Hall Quay, Great Yarmouth, NR30 1HP. The telephone is 01493 745 973, and the email is greatyarmouthhub@visionnorfolk.org.uk. Thank you for listening to this edition of Magpie News.
And that brings us to the end of Magpie News Summer 2024. It was read by
Paul Henderson
and me, Alison Aplin, and it was recorded by Stuart King and edited for reading by Sarah Houghton and Francis Pearce, all of Chatterbox, the Norwich Talking newspaper.